Guys are ready to kick off the new year strong. What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechMet Solutions, and I love investing and swing trading companies that are super bullish. I have 5 stocks, 1 ETF actually, but 5 stocks that I'm going to be breaking down today. And I can almost, again, please comment down below your honest reaction when you see year over year how amazing their performance were for 2021. So let's start off with this. Let's start off on kind of like on a very lighthearted note. Life storage. How many of you guys live in Arizona? I see these things everywhere. Ticker symbol LSI, and in the past year, so I'm going to use my little trend line tool here, and in the past year for 2021, so let's go ahead and do this quick math. From 2021 to where we're at right now, again, pretty much at all-time highs, 93%. I bet you did not know that ticker symbol LSI for the past year was a complete savage, right? Think about that. If you would have just bought and held for an entire year, 93%. I think this is the beautiful thing about day trading. This is why we're kickstarting, right? We made a video about it about 2 days ago. It's our swing trading challenge for 2022. How many of you guys are just so tired of chasing stocks? How many of you guys have a full-time job and or are full-time students and don't have the time to day trade every single day? This is why we're starting the 2022 swing trade challenge with the Learn Plan Profit Group. If you guys want to learn a little bit more about that, just feel free to comment down below. But we're so excited to just keep it simple and invest in companies that we see value in, that are good deals, that are very consistent. You guys can see that. And one thing that you'll notice about all of these 5 stocks, it's not that they only indicate signs of an uptrend, but every single stock that I talk about today will pull on back at one point or another. Some less than others. LSI has to be the one that pulls back the least. And you guys can see that it hit highs of about 130. It pulled back and it hit lows of about 112. It found its support level, right? The very basics of the 3 stages of a reversal: rejection, consolidation, and then when we love to buy, confirmation, when it's indicating signs of an uptrend. So again, rejection, consolidation, and then guess what we get here? We break above EMA, that's confirmation. So even, when asking the question, okay, well, should I buy this stock right now? Not necessarily. Again, this is the beautiful thing about the stock market. It's not just about knowing what stock to buy, but one of the most important factors, and I'm sure all of you guys would agree, it's about knowing when to buy it. Timing is everything. Making sure that the deal presents itself and making sure that the direction is in your favor. And at least for me, there's 3 things that I mainly like to focus on. Direction, consistency, right? We can see that it's consistently indicating signs of an uptrend for the past year. And of course, I like to focus on good deals. So it's not that I had to buy LSI at any given point, right? But to buy it when it makes sense. So when it pulled on back, found its support, pushed up, then great. And guess what? Now we wait for the next opportunity to present itself. So you can just simply add this stock to your watch list if you see value in it, and really wait for that pullback, wait for that opportunity to present itself. So then when it pulls on back, it establishes its support level, you can buy it for a decent deal and then make money as it recovers. The next one we're going to talk about is not Tesla stock, but it's Ford, ticker symbol F. Again, I know a lot of people are really into EV. Trust me, I get it and I'm into it as well. But we cannot ignore the fact that Ford Motors for the past year has killed it. Look at this. As of 2021, from where we were to where we're at now, 137%. Again, I understand that there's a lot of very popular EV companies that, shoot up over 100% within a very short period of time. But there's, again, 3 factors that I like to focus on: direction, consistency, and of course, good deals. And Ford does an amazing job. When it pushes up, it always corrects itself. This is when I like to buy. It pushes up, that's when I like to sell. It pulls back, that's when I like to buy. It begins to indicate signs of an uptrend, I like to buy. As we become overbought, I like to sell in preparation for a pullback. A very, very bullish company, a great quality company, very consistent, and most importantly, it's very easy to understand the overbought and oversold levels. I don't know about you guys, but this is why I'm so excited for the 2022 Swing Trading Challenge with our Learn Plan Profit Group. It's to focus on quality companies like this part-time. You don't need to watch this every single day. You don't need to watch it every day as it's pushing up. You don't need to watch it every day as it's pushing down. It's all about setting effective alerts. The next one is going to be Costco. year over year. Check this out. Year over year, Costco ended the year for 2020 on a very strong note. It pulled back a little bit, obviously, and then it hit pretty much all-time highs, 52%. Costco is killing it. As of right now, definitely very overbought. But then guess what? Guess what it tends to do? Just like we saw early 2020, right? So early 2021, it reached its peak. It began to pull back. That's when I like to buy. When it breaks above the EMA indicator on the day chart, that's when I like to step on the gas and really average up into it. And then guess what? Not only did we approach previous highs at 385, but we surpassed it. And then guess what? We hit a new resistance, 450, pulled back a little bit and continued to uptrend. The beauty behind having direction in your favor. Again, not just knowing what stock to buy, but when to buy it. Set those alerts, add it to your watch list if you see value in it, and let's follow up with it when it makes sense. Apple, surprise, surprise, right? One of the most valuable, if not the most valuable company that's publicly traded. Check this out. Apple has a market cap of $2.93 trillion. It's at all-time highs year over year. From 2021, it ended the year very strong for 2020, right? It hit overall highs at 144 at the time. It pulled on back to the moving average, and then guess what it did? It recovered. It pulled back, it recovered. It pulled on back, it recovered. The beauty behind having direction in your favor. Does it make more sense now that you don't need to overcomplicate trading? Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective and more efficient than overcomplicating it and having to chase a stock every single day. Let me know what you think about that. 38% year over year. And that means if you held, right? That doesn't mean that if you lock in profits, as I would right now, anticipating a pullback, I buy the dip and then step on the gas when it begins to recover. That's what I really like to focus on those swing trades, being able to identify the high points, the overbought levels, preparing for the pullback, loading up, stepping on the gas when it confirms that reversal, and then again, as it becomes overbought, locking in profits. The last one I'm going to talk about is, of course, last but not least, one of my favorite ETFs, TQQQ. It's a triple leverage ETF. It follows the NASDAQ market. This ETF is not for everyone. It does decay over time. Again, please take that into consideration. But from 2021, check this out. It was at $85 a share. Right now, trading at $170. 100% growth year over year. Again, that's just by holding it. That doesn't mean that you locked in profits and then it pulls on back. You load up. You would make more doing that, right? That is the beauty behind knowing when to buy at oversold levels, when to add more to it when it breaks above EMA line indicating signs of an uptrend. And then as it uptrends, that's when you make all your money. As it becomes overbought, indicates signs of a resistance, just like we're experiencing right now. This is when we lock in profits and then we prepare for the next pullback, because then that's when we load back up again. Keeping trading simple, my only focus for 2022. And again, I said exclusively that this is only going to be for the Learn Plan Profit Group, and I mean that. We have our swing trading challenge that we're going to be kicking off early 2022. It's going to start as early as January. I trade live every single day. That is both day trading and swing trading. If you have any questions, you have access to me 24/7. And there's over 7 educational videos. This is the all new Learn Plan Profit 2.0. It's the newest lesson library made for absolute beginners. And we're running our biggest sell ever at the end of the year. And it's $150 off. So whenever you feel like you are ready, if you want lifetime access to me, it's a one-time payment. And if you're ready to kick off the year on a green note, I would love the opportunity to work with you on a closer basis. And again, that's going to be that first link in the description. If you have any questions before signing up, again, I encourage you, message me via Instagram, and that's that second link in the description. That's my only Instagram. And again, it's linked in the description. Click that link, send me a message if you have any questions. And if not, again, $150 off is the first link down below. I will see you at Market Open for our live trading session as soon as the bell rings for the first trading day of 2022. I really do appreciate you guys' time. Hope that it earns your thumbs up. Please consider subscribing. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.